Okay, all, welcome to Grandpa's Garage. Tonight we're doing an unboxing of a Hanglong STUG 3 16th scale tank. Now, I bought this tank from, I think, Toucan Hobby, and it was wasn't a lot of money, and it doesn't have a lot of features. I think this is an old 5.3 version of the CPU board. Also, it's all plastic. It has no metal parts, I don't think. So, no plastic gear. It's a plastic gearbox, plastic tracks. So, it is not a professional version like most of my other tanks are. So, but I've always really liked this tank. I think it's a kind of a fun looking tank. So let's unbox it and see what we got. Look, other side. Okay, first of all, the box is kind of fun. I've been keeping these boxes. Look how awesome these boxes are. They've got tell you all about them. And here's a little history of the STUG 3 right here. What they did during the war, or you know, the development of it. And I think these new Hanglong tanks, they're doing a really good job with boxing them up and what you do with them and stuff. So let's just open this up and see what happens when we take this apart. Wrong side again. Oh my gosh. What a stupid ass. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Might want to edit that out, you know, or not. I don't really care. I'm not very politically correct. I'm kind of a crusty old fart. So anyway, let's see. Okay, we're going to unbox it right now. And we're going to see what we got. Get a little bit better leverage. Now, I know I'm a beginner at this, and I'll get better. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyway, I like these tanks, and they're a lot of fun to do. So let's see what we got to do. Oh, man, I just threw that out. Okay, here we go with the initial unboxing of it. First of all, oh, wow. I'm going like Christmas morning. Look at this beautiful tank. Okay, it's got all the stuff in here. It already fell out of the boxes. We've got the instructions. And here's a target. And some things. How to put it together. All that sort of stuff. So let's kind of put that aside right now. Let's just take out everything. We got bullets for the, it's obviously got a BB firing mechanism in it. It's got a bag of goodies. One thing I don't see in here is an IR apple, which is kind of sad. Because I like the IR, so this will be more of just a fun tank to play around with. And here's a bunch of plastic parts and decorations that we'll put on the tank sooner or later. Probably won't do those tonight. I think tonight what we're going to do is just put the battery in it and oh my, that is a really little battery. That's the smallest battery I've ever seen in a Hanglong tank. And here's just your standard USB charger. I've got 1 million of those. I think I mentioned that last night. So we'll just put all this stuff kind of aside. And for the main attraction, we'll pull this bad boy out of here. This is the standard Hanglong 24 channel, 2.4 megahertz controller. This is up and down, all those sort of things. So That's got a bunch of things on it. I'm familiar with these controllers. We'll review it in a minute and when we start playing with the tank. Okay, we're going to carefully pull this out of the foam. And set it right there. And make sure we got everything out of the foam and out of the box. And we'll discard that, just like that. And here's our tank. It's a German STUG 3. So what they recommend to do is, first of all, we want to put a battery in it. So I'll come to my trusty little toolkit I got here. And Phillips screwdriver. Turn it over, and on the bottom of every hang long tank, I don't need to keep saying hang long, but on the bottom of these freaking tanks, there's always a battery drawer. So let's see. Can we open this up? Oh, you can see my face. That's not good. But anyway, because I just don't want everybody to see how ugly I am. That's what it is. I'm old and crusty, have no teeth, and I smell bad. What can I say? I don't know about crusty, but take that out. Just got to unscrew it a little bit more. I'm not very good at unscrewing anymore. Oh, why did that come out? That's not supposed to come out. Pull the box open. And voila. Here's the... So we'll see if this thing, see if this thing has a charge in it. And if it does have a charge, see if we can at least power it up a little bit. During a break in the action a minute ago, I actually did go, I think I put some batteries in this controller. So it takes 6 AA batteries, Costco specials in here. See, Costco specials. And make sure that powers up. We got power. See the little light come on? Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it on. So now we got it on. And we got the battery hooked up in here, so now we've got to... I don't know if this will take a bigger battery. My other tanks have bigger batteries. Let's see if I got one kicking around. I took one. I got a tiger leopard. I mean, they're all over on the charge. Anyway, they're bigger. This one's a little itty bitty battery, and I'm kind of surprised that this has that smaller battery in here. I don't know how on earth we're going to run for more than 5 minutes. But this is going to be a light tank and not much going on with it, so let's see if we can't put this on together. Now, I might be a novice at putting these together like this, but I am not a novice on driving the tanks or using the tanks. I've been doing them all for a while. I don't like this. Right now, there's a problem in here. And see, right here, there's a step. Let's see if we can point to the step. I got some glare on here, but there's a step in here. So there's no room here, and it goes a little deeper here. See the step here? That's the only place to put the battery. So right now, that's a problem. It's going to be kind of tough. The battery they gave me, even though it's small, will hardly fit in the area that we put the battery in. I guess we could do it like that, but it's a small dinky battery in a small dinky battery compartment. So let's see if we can't get that to close. See, that doesn't, how are we going to get that to close? I guess I just got to be smarter than the... All right, there we got it. And another thing is, why isn't the screw being retained? Every other tank I have, the screw on the door will not come off. It's a kind of a self-retaining screw. I mean, if you force it, it will... I mean, if you really want to take them out, you can, but it doesn't want to come out, so... We're screwing. Everybody likes to screw sometimes. Now this is a PG or PG-13 rated video. So if I swear once in a while or I tell a semi-dirty joke, deal with it. That's just what I do. Okay. And I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. That's just what I do. Okay. Now for fun, let's try to turn the sucker on. And we can see if it's going to work. There's the on and off switch right here. We'll come over here and turn it on. And like with every other hang on light, the light should start flashing if we have any batteries. See, we got a flashing light. Whoa, there we go. So you can see that flashing light. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And then when you turn on the controller, still see the flashing light when you turn on the controller, and it fangs the tank. Here's the on and off. Whoa. That sucker's loud. Obviously it has a smoke. Here's the volume control. And you can turn the volume. Oh, I guess that's a machine gun. Oh, that's new. The volume control here. And then you, luckily and happily, you can turn the volume off. Or you can turn it. There's about 5 steps. So you can. That's low volume. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can turn it off. So we'll just keep it on off for now, just for fun. Then also, it has smoke on this. I didn't know it had smoke. And you can hear the smoke generator, and it should have a little bit of oil. Okay, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but there's definitely some smoke coming out of the exhaust pipes. Can you see this? I think you can see the smoke. It's really generating a lot of smoke, and that's to simulate the exhaust pipe. So that's kind of fun. I usually don't run the smoke just because I don't like the sound of the smoke generator. I think it's so. With this, you can just turn it off, and I can tell by now that it doesn't have a lot of the glycerin or the smoke oil in there, because I can smell it kind of burning. And if it's low in the smoke generator, the element there starts to burn, and it starts to have a kind of a burnt smell. So I can tell right now, before I run that smoke generator, I'm going to have to run some more oil in it. If I do, like I said, I don't usually worry about putting smoke in my thing, so I'll put the screwdriver there. So now that we've got it running, well, one thing we just found out, and I should have remembered this, without the volume on, you can't hear any of the, there's the engine again. I hope you can hear me talk. There's the sound of the machine gun. And what's really cool is up here in the front, when you press the machine gun, you'll see a flash. Can you see that? That's kind of fun. Anyway, so you can see that. So that's one thing you can do. Let's see if it has the cannon recoil. I don't know how to shoot the machine gun. I don't know how we're going to shoot the... We're going to have to discover together how to shoot turn that on. Anyway, let's see if it runs. Okay, looks like it runs. All the stuff does it. So what we're going to do is turn it off. Well, we should have done this. It makes a cool sound when you turn it off. So let's turn it back on. All right. Turn the volume on. Then you can... Oh, what do these do? I don't know what these do. I'm not familiar with the 5.3, so it runs a little bit different. There's some functional controls on here that I'm not familiar with, so we'll find out what those are. So anyway, when you turn it off, there's a different tank sound. It's got 2 tank sounds. With the 6.0 board, you get 4 tank sounds, but anyway. Then when you turn it off, it makes this sound. It just turns off like a real engine. I think that's awesome. Anyway, so far our tank's pretty fun. Like I said, there's some features in the 5.3 that I'm not familiar with. I'm familiar with the 6.0 because all my other tanks are 6.0. And we'll just turn that off. And I think for right now, we'll call that good for today's unboxing. Right now, I'm really happy with it. I think it's a really great looking little tank. I think we'll keep it. The suspension on this is awesome. So you can get the suspension. It's a full dynamic suspension. It's got it's got springs and all this in it. And of course, this isn't very big compared to some of the other tanks, but we don't need a big tank. We just got a nice little cute tank here that it has a whole bunch of details we can put on it. So I think what we'll do is fix it up and then maybe shoot a minute or two after we get all the stuff on it, just so we can see what it really looks like. You get the, and a lot of people take these tanks and they really fix them up. They'll airbrush more stuff and they'll do some things. I really want to get into some of that. I haven't gotten that too much at all. I've bought some of the supplies to do some of the upscale painting, but I haven't done it yet. So anyway, for now, I think that's it. This is Henglong STUG 3, 16 scale, 5.3. And so we'll add this to our tank garrison or our tank depot. This will be number 6 or 7. I've got quite a few. And I don't know if you've seen our videos yet showing the other tanks. I don't think I've made them yet, since this is the second one I've done. I did anyway, I'll just be quiet. All right, I'll shut up, and we'll see you soon, okay? Hey, thanks for watching.